MyMindoverYourMatter. My name is Rick. Welcome to another beautiful show. Let me turn on this camera here. It's an early morning show, Wake and Bake. I decided to do a Wake and Bake. I was like, why not? Why not do a Wake and Bake? Come on, because I'm not going to be available this evening. I'm going to get together of some of my friends and so forth. And I'm going to do a little cookout today. So I was like, I might as well just do an early show, get it out of the way, do a few hours before I have to get ready and go over to that little get together. I'm going to be watching my Miami Dolphins versus the San Francisco 49ers today. So that'll be interesting. Make sure you drink plenty of water. I do. I drink a lot of water. Actually got 2 bottles here. 2 bottles of water. I start off my morning drinking. Like I gotta chug it down like it's beer, but it's just water. Water. I rolled up a joint for the Wake and Bake. I already had one rolled up, but I wanted to roll up another one. So I got like 3 joints here rolled up for Wake and Bake. Am I gonna smoke all 3? I don't know. But I know I'm gonna smoke them. This one I just rolled up, so I might just smoke 2 and then save 1 for later when I go to my friend's house. I'll probably roll another 2 more joints before I go over there for sure. But I got some medicine here. Just gonna turn on the candle and smoke up. And whoever comes through, comes through. You know, there's no agenda this morning. It was a spur of the moment. You know, just jump on and produce a little short show of a Wake and Bake. Come over on this side here and check out Rumble. Good morning, Rumble. Good morning, those who are on Rumble. Appreciate you guys coming through. Thank you for your support. But with that said, it's time to light up. Gonna light up. So delicious, so good. Let me turn on just the wall. You can see when it's on, the light's on. And then we got Hootie Hoo here. This is Hootie. And Who is over here. It's a little Who. He's very little. If I call him Hootie Hoo. Where's my phone? Let me put it on silent. I haven't done an early show in such a long time. Not many people will not be here for sure. That's a zoo I want to go to. I want to go to the Cincinnati Zoo. Maybe next year I'll get to go. Go to the Cincinnati Zoo. I guess there's bats attacking people in New York. I'm here to check out the news real quick. Okay, well. There's someone attacking individuals with a baseball bat in New York. Someone is walking down a New York street, minding his own business, when an attacker pulls out a bat out of his pants and clobbers the victim in the back of the head. It seems like this. Okay, the attacker is screaming at the 47-year-old victim who was laying on the ground before the attack. It seems the assailant, who attempted to disguise himself with a hooded sweatshirt, was trailing the victim. Wow, that's crazy. This dude is stupid. They're gonna catch him. They have a picture of him, so they're definitely gonna catch him. Oh, I think my cat wants to get out of the room. Let's go ahead and put this, freeze this up for a second. Let me let her out. Come on. There you go. My cat, she's something else. She's a good cat. I love my cat. That's Tasha. She was in the room and she was meowing she wants to leave the room. So I had to go open the door for her and let her out. I always close my doors when I do my show, and I usually kick the cats out, but I kind of figured Tasha was in here. I don't know if she was sleeping or what she was doing, but she awakened and noticed the doors are closed, and she was like, I want out. So I let her out. But I don't know. It's just New York is a weird place, just like California, just like Oregon, just like every other city and state. You know, it's people don't learn their lesson. People don't understand that you can't be doing these things, but they continue to do it. So it's like they start questioning religion, right? Because people like to go straight to the religion. It's like I can't even say it because it's like taboo for me. It's Sunday morning, so I guess this is church, right? Um, but I always say, where's Jesus? Some people want to focus their energy on that one individual, and yet that individual has been asleep this whole fucking time. Just continues to let things happen on a daily basis. And yeah, where is Jesus? Where is all this special person that's supposed to be the savior and the wisdom and supposed to bring reason to people's minds? Yeah, reason. Bullshit. People, trust me, if you're alive, you're in control of your own destiny. You do what you want. People, they don't care. Instead of being at church or doing something productive, no, they're out there attacking people, stealing from people, killing people on a daily basis. And yet, I say, where's Jesus? Fuck that. Can depend on someone that's invisible. I have spirits that come to me all the time, and they're not really dependable all the time because they're not there all the time. They come in when they have messages to say and stuff, but they're not like the voices don't come in all the time. They come in sporadic, and especially if I'm dealing with someone and I'm having a reading, then those messages will come in and come in clear. But it's not Jesus talking to me. That's for damn sure. No way. Yes, France is playing Poland right now. Something fishy about that University of Ohio, where those 4 individuals were massively murdered. Are they ever going to find the killers of that case? I have a feeling it's going to go cold case. I think it's going to end up being a cold case because there's no evidence, there's no footage, no cameras, it's the perfect crime. It's like the perfect crime. And they can't find any DNA, they can't find anything. The person who committed this, man, he really had this thought out and really he really feels like he's getting away with this. You know what I mean? He's getting away with this, and he possibly could get away with it and never get caught. and that's amazing. That's just wild. With all the technology we have today and all these bullshit ring cameras and cameras on traffic lights and so forth, yet they cannot break this case. It's a little wild. That's all I just gotta say. It's just very, very wild. My cat's meowing at the door. No, you stay out. It's smoking time for me. This is wake and bake. My cat's like meow. Somebody come in. I'm like, no, you're not coming in. No. Yeah, my cat. She's so demanding. Like for real. Kanye's so he's stupid. First of all, who in the right mind is gonna waste their vote and voting for this dude? I would not waste my time going to vote if I have to vote for him. No, thank you. Okay. Just chilling here, seeing the news. No, not really the news. I'm checking out TMZ and no, Tasha, my cat, man. She really is demanding to come in. I don't think so. She has to stay out. Um, she needs to stay out. And she's gonna keep meowing until I go over there and tell her. But it's all good. I don't know. Celebrities are just really weird people because, like, they're trying to hold celebrities like they're a higher, like, than just anybody and higher than us people. We're all people. We're all humans. Those celebrities are humans too. They're people, but they want to hold them to a higher standard, a higher, like they have, like you have to listen to them and follow what they say. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here, stupid. They're actors. Actors. They're not. That's fake. They pretend to be someone that they're not, and they convince you of their character during a movie that's like how many movies are made and they just like are sorry as hell. It's like Elon Musk set to drop new batch of Twitter files on Hunter Biden's laptop. Just release the whole thing. Just don't sugar like sprinkle the information. Just drop the whole thing, man. It's like they tease. They're just one big tease. I don't know. It's just weird fucking people. People are just so fucking weird. Just people, I don't know. I don't know. It's just fucking stupid. This post is so fuck. It's just full of distractions. something big's gonna happen, and they're just really, really distracting the people so much that they're not really paying attention. Not paying attention. The world's not paying attention. They all just want you to focus on stupidity and these stupid things that are going on and behind our backs, and they don't want you to talk about it because then they censor you on YouTube. Because YouTube is not a good platform. It's not even. They're becoming more of a fucking publisher than they are a platform. It's just YouTube is just not good. I broadcast on YouTube, and I know they're just a bunch of hypocrites, and they need to get bought out. The company needs to get bought out to take it from the people. These people that are running it now is just horrible, horrible. Because all they think about is money. They don't think about freedom of speech or care about the people, to have the people conversate of what's going on in their lives. It doesn't matter if it's political, medical. They should be able to speak upon themselves. And YouTube doesn't like that. YouTube, they censor so much. It's because they sleep in the same bed. The Chinese, the US, they all sleep in the same fucking bed. All these politicians, they all sleep in the same bed. You go left, you go right, it's the same shit down the middle. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's all bullshit. The end of the day is bullshit. It's all bullshit. You know. But I'm gonna do the show for another 40 minutes. This is gonna be my only show for today. I'm not doing anything else. I got things to do later on this afternoon. I'm going to this cookout. Gonna watch this football game. And when I get home tonight, I'm just not going to be wanting to do this tonight. So I'm taking the night off. But I'll definitely be back on Monday. I think I'll be tired on Monday. To be honest with you, I feel like I'm going to be tired because I have physical therapy. Every time I get a physical therapy, I'm extremely, extremely tired. So, get the train. But I'll still come on here. I'll still try to produce, do a few hours, and then let's see who comes in, what comes in. It's just me on standby. So if anybody comes, they come. If they don't, they don't. Let's see. Let me go to the news. What was that about? I think there's so much hypocrisy when it comes to this GMA, Good Morning America host, this TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. They're pretty much cheating on their spouses, and they have a relationship, and they pretty much they have a relationship. They're in a relationship, and they're both married. They both have spouses, and yet they're doing this pretty much in front of their spouses' faces. And it's okay for them to do it on Good Morning America, but if you were to do that on another news station, if you dated your coworker, you're fired. Like, they fire you because you're not supposed to have relations with your coworkers. And these people are a bunch of hypocrites, and they're just letting these two do this, and they're still married to their spouses. That's fucking disgusting. Disgusting. Like, That's why I don't follow the media like that. I don't go. I don't watch ABC. I don't watch NBC. I don't watch. It's just stupid. You know, very stupid. Just doesn't make any fucking sense at all. Yeah, the word of the year: gaslighting. Let me see. Because, because I don't know. Sometimes these titles doesn't make sense. Woman refuses to beat on to kid sister had with her ex. Okay, well then that's her problem. These people just I don't know. It's just the media. It's just you can't trust. You can't trust what you read on the media anymore. It's very scary just to read the news sometimes because, like for me, I'll read it and then I could pick up if it's bullshit or if it's something worth talking about. But a lot of it is a lot of bullshit. Oh man, it's crazy. It's just this world is just it's a wild place. Just here reading of this CFP ranking projection. All four semifinalists should be easy selections. I guess they're trying to pick who goes into the college football playoff. Um, even though two of the top four teams lost yesterday, they in reality there's only two undefeated teams. TCU lost yesterday, and what was that other team? Oh, USC lost yesterday. So in reality, it seems like TCU, they lost, but it wasn't a bad game. It was actually a really good game. And TCU, for some reason, it came during the game. There was a field goal that was missed, and I knew that was going to play a big role at the end. But they are a good team. Georgia is undefeated. Michigan is undefeated. It'll be nice to see Michigan versus Georgia making it all the way to the championship game. That'll be a good game to watch, and I'm pretty sure that's what they want that setup to be for Michigan versus Georgia. Georgia's ranked number 1 in the country, and Michigan's ranked 2. 3 goes to Ohio State, and 4 goes to TCU. So TCU had a pretty bad loss. It was a 3-point loss to the number 10 team, Kansas State. Kansas State won. So, yeah, let me check the sports here real quick. I already gave my predictions for the football game today. So let me check here. College football. Yeah, Utah put a whooping. Like, Utah put the biggest whooping on USC, 47-24. And Utah was ranked 11th, and USC was ranked 4th in the nation. So they're not going to be in the championship game. Well, they're in the championship. They're not going to be in the playoff games. Kansas State, number 10, Kansas State defeats number 3, TCU, 31-28 in overtime, which it was a really good game. So is it gonna drop them out of the playoffs? Hopefully not. Hopefully they get to continue. Then you had Georgia versus LSU. That was yesterday's game, and Georgia put a whooping on LSU, 50-30. So the fact that they let them score 30 points, that's a little concerning for the defense, but the offense was on fire. So Georgia is definitely the number 1 team. Then you had Tulane, 18 ranked Tulane versus 22 ranked UCF, and Tulane wins 45-28. Then you had number 9 Clemson versus number 23 North Carolina, and Clemson wins 39-10. And then you have the second-ranked team of the nation, Michigan, versus Purdue, and Michigan wins 43-22. So I mean, sucks. It just sucks. Let me see. Um, just looking at let's see, where is it? They have all these other games that went on yesterday, but these are like more like regional. And that's the only teams that played. Let me see standings. Damn, Pittsburgh destroyed Miami last week. I don't think. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who they beat? Hmm, at least they beat the Virginia teams. They beat Georgia Tech. But they lose to Clemson and Pittsburgh. I don't know if Miami qualifies for a bowl game. Yeah, I don't know if Miami's gonna be invited to a bowl game. I don't know. Not with that record. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna get a bowl game because they got blown out by Pittsburgh, 42-16. That's crazy. I don't think um, it's gonna get a bowl game. And if they do, it's probably like one of these like stupid bowl games, and they'll probably accept it because to give them something to do. But for the college playoffs, I think there should be an 18 playoff, like an 18 playoff, not just four. Like you go like eliminating teams. Like I think it would probably be better if maybe there was like a 16. Well, it would have to be. Let me see, because this is a way of doing it to have a playoff system, but you want to reward teams that come in like first and second to have like a bye week and then have other teams play, like four other teams go at it, and then whoever wins those games goes plays like the number one rank and number two rank, and then the winners of those games plays in the championship. That'll be more interesting because that gives you six teams in the playoffs instead of four. And from rank 3 to 6, we have 3, 4, 5, 6. Those are the four teams could play against each other. You know, like the third place team could play the sixth place team, the fourth plays the fifth, and the lower seeds, the third and the fourth place have home field advantage, so they'll play at their homes or, bowl game, whatever. And then the winners from that let's say if the third place team versus the sixth place, um, the winner from that game could um, go play the second ranked team, and then the winners from the fourth and fifth could play the first ranked team, and then the winners between those games goes to the championship game, and then you have your championship game, and that's the one that crowns the champion for whatever season. It's not so hard. It's just people don't like. You can add two more teams to the playoff loop and make it very interesting and make it very entertaining. You know, you reward the top two teams of the country. You reward the top two, give them a bye week. The other two teams get to play it out, and the winners gets the top two teams. You know, of between the third and sixth place team and the fourth and fifth place, and that will be more entertaining. It would be very entertaining. You know, people would really want to see that, but and it's adding another two more teams to the playoffs, so that's even better. You can't add all the teams to the fucking playoffs. It's not gonna work that way. But at least the top six teams, they're in the playoffs. Because if that was the case, let me see here. If I could find okay, there's no 15 week. ACC. Hold on. What's this point? Okay, I don't know what that's doing there. Let me just go back. Okay, here we go. So if it would go down to a playoffs, like for this year, if they would have done the 16 playoff, you would have had Georgia coming in first place and Michigan coming in second. Those two teams, they get the bye week. They'll get a bye week, right? Then you have the third place team, TCU. You have a fourth place team, USC. And I don't think USC would be there because they lost. So I think they're going to drop down. They might even drop out of the playoffs because the way they lost was pretty bad. And that was like their second loss of the season. So I don't even think they'll be in the playoffs. So I think it'll be like TCU, Ohio State, Alabama, and Tennessee would be the teams in the playoffs. And then you'll have like third ranked TCU will play against Tennessee. And then you'll have Ohio State versus Alabama. And then the winners of that game, like the winner between TCU and Tennessee, will play Georgia. Well, actually, no, they'll play Michigan. And then the winner from Ohio State and Alabama will play Georgia. See, that would be a fucking interesting playoffs right there. I made them an extra $1 billion. You know what I mean? They can make an extra $1 billion just by adding two more teams to the playoffs and doing a tournament. It's like a tournament. It's like the top two teams get a bye, and four teams will go at it, and then the winners from those teams plays Georgia or Michigan, and then the winners from those games play in the championship game. It's so simple, so fucking simple, and they make it so complicated. All you gotta do is add one more game. Yeah, one more game. Like, you give the two teams, the top teams, their bye week because they deserve it. They got to number one and number two. They're both undefeated. They're both deserving of a bye week. The others, they got to play for it. So, it would be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But that's in the future. They'll do it. It's just going to take some time. I'll be here for another 15 minutes. And yeah, let's see what the NFL. What's going on with the NFL? Actually, what was the soccer game? Shit. France is leading Poland 1-0. So let me go to the NFL. I already did predictions of these games today. I would like to see my Dolphins win today. It'll be very nice if they did. Steelers and Falcons. Steelers have a 1.5 point favor over the Falcons. You got Green Bay versus the Bears. Green Bay has a 4.5 point favorite to win. Lions are favored by 1 point. Vikings are favored by 3 points against the Jets. The Lions and Jaguars. That game is going to be interesting, but the Lions, they have them by 1 point. Washington Commanders versus the New York Giants. The Commanders have a 2.5 point advantage. Then you have the Titans versus the Eagles. And the Eagles have a 4.5 point advantage. You know, this is kind of like I see like Super Bowl preview because the Titans are going to be in the playoffs to try and make it to the Super Bowl, of course, right? And the Eagles also. So the Titans are 7-4 going against the 10-1 Eagles. Now, if the Eagles win, that helps my team even better for the playoffs. Then you got the Broncos versus the Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 9.5 points. Wow. That's one of the largest besides the Browns and Tennessee. Browns are favored by 8 points. Seahawks versus the Rams. Seahawks are 7 point favors. You got the Chiefs and Bengals. Chiefs are favored by 2.5 points. Then you got the Chargers versus the Raiders. The Raiders are favored by 2.5 points. You have the Colts and Cowboys. Okay, this is the biggest margin. This is a real big margin. Colts, man, that's a lot. 10.5 points favored Cowboys over the Colts. Damn, 10.5 points? I think that's a little too high. I mean, the Colts are not a bad team. They're just really like they need to find their ways. Right now, it'd be better off if they just say fuck it, and just call the season off. But they still could. I mean, I don't know. It's just the team. They need a solidified quarterback. They keep getting these quarterbacks that should be retired somewhat. I mean, Matt Ryan is not bad. It's just the offense the receivers are not the greatest. So that's why they're 10.5 point favorites. Cowboys, man. Damn. That's crazy. Then you have the Saints versus the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers are favored by 3.5 points. That's gonna be. I think the Buccaneers can win that game. Then you got the Cardinals and Panthers are on their bye week. The Bills beat up on the Patriots 24-10. Bills covered the 3.5 points. So, man, the Colts and Cowboys 10.5 points. I think that's a little bit too much. Look at the point spread, 10.5. Oh, yeah. You look at the spread. You look at what Vegas, the betting is going towards and stuff like that. And some of these games, I feel like they manipulate it. They manipulate it so they can make money off of these games, like in Vegas and these betting establishments that bring in billions of dollars. Think they could sway a game or two. Yeah. It is. I don't know. It's just because it's been done before. These games have been manipulated before, and I don't trust these games. I don't know if anybody else is watching trust these games, because I surely don't trust these games. Like even the NBA, I don't trust the games. I don't trust hockey, even golf. You could manipulate golf. It's just what's fair, what's real, what's fantasy, and that's what politics is. Also, it's the same thing. They tell you one thing and they lie right in front of you, and take your benefits right in front of you. It fucking sucks. But the NFL is a money-making, multi-billionaire, like multi-billions. The NFL brings in, and next year they're going to be raising up the cap. The NFL salary cap could increase more than $220 million for 2023. That means because more people are watching the product, and buying more product from that league, that they're going to be able to have more money to give to the teams to pretty much purchase your player. You'll have more money to spend on other players. And the fact that these guys get paid so freaking much money is just ridiculous. It is ridiculous. You have a player's contract over $100 million or $200 million, or like Patrick Mahomes' contract was like what? And because they're very entertaining, these individuals that get these really big contracts is for their skill and also their entertainment, like how they entertain the crowd and how they can manipulate the crowd, and they get paid the most. It's it's something. It is. Let's see. I don't even know how the weather is in San Francisco. I didn't even check out the weather over there. Let me see. I mean, Miami knows how to play in the rain, so that's not a problem. See if Miami has let me see. Okay. Miami at 49ers. This is the most likely game for rain. Oh, shit. Out of all the games, this is the most likely game for rain, with early forecasts calling for a 50% chance of showers. There won't be much wind, though, so unless the rain will be heavy, fantasy owners should shy away from any of the key players in this passing attack. The chance for rain has lowered, so don't worry about your players in this game. Okay, so they updated. The rain chance is lower for that game, so that's even better. That's good. And then just the Chiefs and Bengals is the other weather one, but that one's a 15 to 30% chance of rain throughout this game, with early forecasters suggesting that showers will come late if they come at all. Stick with your key starters, include the kickers. Okay, update. The chance of rain has dropped to almost zero, so don't worry about this game. All right, well, the only one is the Miami game, but they say not to really worry about the players in that game, and the rain chances has been lowered, so I mean, rain shouldn't be a problem, man. Yeah, just looking through the NFL news. Okay, well, kind of get that out of there. I'm going to wrap up the show. Thank you for those who watched. I appreciate it. I'll be out for the day. I'm not doing a show tonight. I got some friends to hang out with, and it's going to be cool. We're going to have a good meal, chill out, and watch the football game. And I'll be back on tomorrow. Not sure what time, because I get out, like I said, depends how I feel when I get out of physical therapy, because it is a lot for my body when I do these physical therapy. So hopefully I can come on at 6. The latest will probably be like 8 o'clock p.m. So let's see how I feel. That's the biggest question. I don't know how I'm going to feel. So I'll be saving these joints for tomorrow. Well, these joints are coming for me today. I think this is two. That's enough for me for for today. But with that said, I appreciate it. Appreciate you guys over at Rumble. You guys are amazing. Thanks for watching. There's no people that come in, so no ratings. So that's good for me in a sense. You hear the train horn. That means it's time for me to go. With that said, have a good day, have a good morning, good afternoon, and a good evening. See you tomorrow.